Why we tape, you'll notice that I have tape on little finger on both hands. I want to show you what that does. I've done the Wright Balance Express, the 8 positions, and I've left the tape on as I've done it. So I want to show you, we'll start with that. I want to show you what happens and what I recommend for practice. I'm talking about ball striking versus play. Start with the tape off. So now I have tape off. That's my rotation. That's a good grip. Okay, if I brought the digital protractor over, you'd find that's my carrying angle. And by the way, I've set myself today in mid-core. So I've done black 3. Now with the palm down, I'm stuck, I'm back, my hips are open. I add tape. Now I've done the Wright Balance Express with the tape on. Can't do it and then put the tape on. It has to be done with. So if I add, now when I come, I can have a very weak or a very strong, weak being counterclockwise, strong being clockwise. I have maximum rotation. And when I come back to square, I am square. So it has no impact and I get strong, still have great rotation, but I come back to square and I'm good. If I don't set my posture correctly, it doesn't matter. So if I'm here and I get too much knee flex and then spine angle, even though I'm strong and I have full rotation, my hips are going to be open when I come back. That's what was happening a moment ago. So when everything is set correctly and you have tape on both fingers, you can have a slight miss, for example, when you're practicing, and you're not going to have a restriction of shoulder rotation, and the club downswing club path test will stay, you'll stay square. So what I would recommend is the following: practice with no tape. Hit balls with tape. You'll get a feeling for what it's like, but practice. That allows you to practice your grip. So if I am working just on grip here with no tape, I can practice. I can practice grip. And if it's good, if it's not good, I'll feel it. I'll look down and I'll see my hips rotated. So your posture has to be good. When you're hitting balls, you can't just take the tape off and go. Posture, the downswing club path test is reading everything. For example, I said I'm in mid-core. So if I'm gripping this club, my mid-core, both hands, and I add knee flex, my hips will stay square. If I go from the black mid-core to blue or red, I'll go to blue here. My hips stay square after the Wright Balance Express, but as soon as I go into posture, stand tall, my hips rotate. So your downswing club path test will read right down to the power spots on your fingers. So my point is, if you're practicing with tape on, you still have to be focused on your posture, your setup, your stance with everything that allows you the sequencing of motion. All of those factors. What the tape does, it eliminates the strength and weakness misses with the grip. So practicing without the tape will help you work on grip, help your students work on grip. Go play with the tape on and your misses you'll still have maximum shoulder rotation. If the rest of your setup is good, you'll be in good shape. You'll still be able to play comfortably. So that is the mystery of the tape and what it does and why it does that. You can go back and read. I did a lot of research, wrote the ebook, Propagation of Force. from, if you'll recall, from the cellular work at Harvard. Nobody understands. Nobody understands it at the cellular level, much less at the macrocosm when we're looking at our physiology and movement and balance. So real important. Now,